Drivers, start your engine!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. I am Jake, joined again by Jason. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Doing pretty well. New Hampshire Motor Speedway, the Magic Mile for 120 laps. Our home track.
Yes, just around the corner. 3.5 miles away, or 3.5 hours away.
And Nick Leo is our championship leader coming into tonight. Tony Martin not far behind in second. Chris White is third. Novak fourth. Daryl Klotz fifth. Jack Durham sixth. Jason Weaver seventh. Alex Lamy eighth. Ninth is Joe McKnight. And Jake Weaver runs up your top 10. I was looking at some practice footage of this track, and I'll get back to this after today's starting grid. Inside row number 1, we have Chris White and Jason Weaver.
Row number 2 brings us Tony Martin and Jake Weaver starting 4th.
Daryl Klotz, Nick Leo make up row number 3.
And Jack Durham, row 4.
It's an odd starting position for Mr. Durham.
Was just going to say that. That is very weird to see.
Let's talk about seeing some practice footage, and you can see it right now. They have fans standing up against the fence like they do when you're actually at the track.
Yeah, until security goes by during the race and they tell you, you can't move here. They move you out like 5-6 feet away from that fence.
Yeah, there's a yellow paint mark that goes all the way around the track. You gotta stand behind.
Cruising down the backstretch, looking up that backstretch hill there. Which is a pretty cool deal. You get a camping spot for the season and you can camp up there and you get you can sit on that hill for all the races when you get the season pass. It's not cheap, but you can do it.
It's probably like the condos at Charlotte.
Yeah. I'll bring that up, that condos comment a little later.
We are racing at New Hampshire. Chris White was supposed to bring us to the green flag, but it looks like the 86 Jason Weaver did. Top 4 are going to single out pretty quickly. Leo looks like he's still side by side in the back. White and Martin both overdriving the corner there.
It's easy to do here. You carry so much speed down the straights. Tony Martin going really wide again there.
Almost looked like they were going to go 3 or 4 wide through there, but they kept it civil. Jack Durham's trying to make a move on Klotz. Gets a little wiggly off the corner exit there.
Daryl getting a little wide. Up in the air. Oh! Durham bounces off the wall, keeps it going.
He just put that car between Martin and Klotz.
Don't know, there might be a little bit of right front damage on that car. Could be just the way it's painted. Guess it doesn't look too bad.
After 4 laps, we had Weaver, White, and Leo. It's a tough track to pass at.
It is, for
You
sure.
You can look, most of these guys aren't running that bottom line down there by the yellow paint. There's just no grip down there with the very minimal banking.
7 degrees, I believe. And really, the best way to pass here is off the corner. You get the... If you can get the car to turn through the center.
Exit low.
Yeah.
On board with Leo, looking back.
Yeah, Darrell looked like he got on the wall a little bit. Maybe not. It's really close.
Top 4 showing some similar paces. Nick looks like he's trying to open the door against White. White runs extremely wide.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if
a
he was
Winslet
just
getting it wrong.
giving him space or missing the corner entirely.
Well, I can honestly say, I mean, we don't have a lot of cars here, but this is, everything seems to be settled down and everybody running the same pace so far.
Yeah, we have literally about half the field is sick. Everybody's got some sort of illness right now.
True. Oh, McKnight getting a little, Tony Martin getting a little sideways. I will get that correct at some point in time. Yeah, front 4 guys are starting to break away here.
Yeah, they are. They're not really battling. I mean, I guess the other 3 aren't battling that hard either, but
yeah, it's not like the clots on back or side-by-side racing is slowing down a little bit. You know, it's just got to watch the pace early here. I mean, we're going to hit this is lap 10, so we're probably going to see a little bit of fall off on the tires here in the next few laps.
there's that run you were talking about earlier when we were talking about passing. Saw it there. Oh, with the 27 getting a better exit than the 86.
Yep. I think this is I know the 86 started on pole at the last race at Charlotte, but he didn't even lead a lap. It's the most laps he's led, I guess, this season right here. Oh,
Ooh, trouble with
Durham's
Durham.
got issues. That's on the backstretch. You're gonna lose it easy coming out of 2 with too much throttle. Seems to be too that we stayed green. I was expecting to see caution. Seems to be a lot easier to lose the rear in turn 2 than it does in turn 4.
Yeah. I wonder if it's... I don't know. I wonder if there's a bump there or something out of 2. Or just the transition isn't as smooth. But you're right. Now that you say that, I think about it, turn 4 does seem a little bit tighter. The car's a little tighter coming off. Jake Weaver's starting to put a little bit of a gap. I guess they're all 4 of them are kind of spreading out now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, pretty even distance there. There's John after his recovery. I wonder what happened to Tony, because he's a straightaway from going a lap down here. And I didn't see him. I don't know if him and Jack got together or if Jack just lost it on his own. Tony checked up, and maybe we can get a replay.
Leo and White getting a little loose there.
These guys just seem to be content sitting here or just can't make any passes.
Whoa! Leo was getting really sideways there. I thought he was going to lose it.
He's kind of have to watch that. He's going to have to take it easy and cool those tires down, as we know. You heat him up. This car does not like to get yawed out there.
Oh, especially that right rear. Yeah, I think got a full 360 shot of Durham's car there. It doesn't look like he hit anything when it's done. Look at Martin's car.
Martin's car looks pretty clean too.
This White's falling off now.
A couple laps ago when we were talking about Leo getting a little loose, I'm wondering, well, I say I'm wondering, Chris behind might have got spooked because he looked like he went a little wide through the corner.
Leo's car is still wiggling and sliding. It's not that much, but do that every lap, then
Yep.
that happens.
Yep. It's funny though, he gets that thing sideways and he can still make up ground. I mean, he loses it on exit, but by the time they get to the next corner entry, he's right there. Yeah, Chris White doesn't seem to be losing anything, so I'm wondering if he just checked up because he was seeing the 69 ahead sliding. And Nick's going to go to the inside of the 86 here. If he can't get that done, and Weaver's got to be, well, he's got it cleared. I would think that Jason Weaver would want to be, probably doesn't know how loose that car is on exit. You wouldn't want to be on the outside of it, I wouldn't think.
No.
Chris might be carrying a little bit too much speed through center because he's getting...
It's washing up.
Yeah, he's getting very high on exit. This is... we haven't seen that out of Jack in a while, not since Bristol.
No, normally he's got a
Last season?
16 second gap the other way.
Yeah. He was having a little issues. Was it Bristol? Dover last year early. Bristol?
Yeah.
Early on in the race, but he got that remedied.
That was a close finish between him and Nick again, isn't it?
Yeah. Leo gonna make a pass for the lead. Ooh.
Leo got a huge run.
Yeah. Weaver coming back on the inside. He got the crossover going, possibly.
I think they both wiggled there.
And Nick is going to pull it down the straightaway. Jake's going to have to... he's not going to have to settle in. He's going to fight back on the inside.
Leo might have it. Yeah, he's got it now. Not anymore.
He's hang on to it, Nick. He's on the grass. This probably will not bring out a caution. He's off the racing surface.
Yeah, and the leaders are gone, so we are going to stay green.
That was the unfortunate thing that happened to Jay Salmon there, Charlotte. He
that brought out a yellow.
initially no, he had some damage after hitting the pit wall. He came off of 4 and hit the inside. Oh, Leo's having issues again.
There it is.
Yeah, Sammy came off 4, slid across the grass through the tri-oval into pit road, and then damaged the car. And then as he crept around there, he had to stop. He couldn't make it. It stayed green until he stopped. Because he looped the car back. He tried to get going again and looped the car back out on the track. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. You can't get these cars too skewed out there, too yawed out. You heat up those rear tires, and it does not like it.
No, especially at a track like this. It's not easy to cool them down.
No. Okay, everybody's coming down pit road. Everybody's on the lead lap.
Well, Durham and Martin are happy about this.
Yeah, they definitely needed this. I would argue Darrell Klotz, possibly even Chris White as well. I mean, Chris was there, but he was losing time. He was almost 4 seconds behind.
He wasn't that far behind the leaders exiting pit lane.
Oh. Jake Weaver off on the grass. Oh.
That's not planned.
No, I don't think that was.
No, there's quite a bit of damage there too.
I can get those. Here's what happened to Nick after his initial spin.
And you could tell he was kind of babying it too, but it still went around on him.
Oof. He didn't hit anything.
Oh. Just barely.
Yeah, that green ice kills you.
You know, it seems like every time Jake Weaver is in the front this season, something goes wrong.
Well, last time he was in the front, he was doing okay. He just, the caution brought out his problem there because he was on old tires and the rest of the field was on brand new ones.
Seems to be okay for now, but we'll have to watch. We'll have to watch Leo's march back to the front too.
Yeah, possibly Durham. I mean, if he had handling issues, he can fix those during those pit stops. Ooh.
They keep it going.
They keep it going.
Martin got the short end of the stick on that one again.
Yeah, I think he did.
That just looked like everybody was going for the same piece of track.
Yep. It's going to open up a gap here again when you stop 4 guys.
Yeah, and I mean, Leo's right here already.
Yeah, and it's not going to be 15 seconds to Jack like he had there initially, but yeah, fresh tires, and after a lap or two, everybody feels like Superman.
Yeah, and then you forget. Sometimes I've done it in the past, doing races where we make a pit stop, and I was comfortable with how my car was before the caution came out or before the pit stop, and I forget I'm on cold tires and a hot track.
Yeah. I think that's what happened to the 27 there on top of, I mean, after the green ice. He got back on the pavement and tried to get going and just spun him.
RPM difference between those two cars. Leo's shifting, Weaver's not. You know, if that's the way Leo has his car set up, maybe all that extra power at the wheels with the shorter gears is what's causing some of his problems.
Could be. Could very well be. Get those high revs. Here comes Durham. Durham's got to have that 3 seconds we were talking about a little bit ago. It's down to 1.5.
See what happens with this battle here. I mean, they had a pretty nice battle the last time, but then you're right. That 4-car gap is now 5 cars.
Yeah.
Wheels there still. Oh, they're rubbing.
You know, a graphic would be cool like that. I mean, as cars rub like that, maybe you get a little smoke. Yeah, a little smoke. Ooh, Weaver locks him up. He locked that left front up going into that corner. Chris White's going on the inside.
Behind him.
I thought Chris was going to get that pass done.
Yeah, I think he's also trying to defend.
Lose a spot here.
And that is something else you got to think about too. Passing is difficult here, like it is at most shorter tracks. And if you go for a pass and it doesn't work out, you're opening up the door to the guy behind you to make a move on you. Durham's trying, just can't quite complete it, but I think he's gonna here. White is running high again.
Yeah, Jason Weaver is working on Jake Weaver here. He might get that spot, and that might open up the door for Durham or Chris if Chris can get in behind the 86. Not running that high. He's not going to. We saw this earlier in this race, didn't we? The two Weavers side by side, but Durham stuck behind him. Nope, that was not.
It was Leo.
Yep.
I don't know if White is just enjoying the battle that's going on in front of him and he's missing his corner. Or...
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they say consistency is key, but how are you consistently overdriving your corner? It looks like the 27 Jake Weaver is starting to go backwards now.
Yeah, that damage on that car might be hurting him a little bit, I'm thinking.
It doesn't look like much, but the steering in these cars is quite frail still. There might not be that much body damage, but the wheel could be out of line.
They're composite bodies now, so you hit something, it pops right back out. You can't really see it on the old tin bodies. You could see there was damage there because the tin didn't pop back out, or these will pop back out. Doesn't look like much, but you could be bent or broke underneath. You're watching Leo getting a little sideways through the corners there before his spin. And after that, you look at he's leading now. I think about it, but you got some fun Friday stuff coming up. Help get a little sideways.
Oh yeah, we are looking to put out a little mini dirt series to see how well it's received by the Discord and League. Right now it is a 6-race mini series starting on May 19th at Lemelin. We are going to be running the 305 sprint cars.
That ought to be fun.
Every other Friday, 7 o'clock Eastern, because we didn't want to step on the toes of the official practice session for the next gens in the same time slot.
Yeah, Weaver 27 has lost a lot of time. He's 6 seconds back. Jack seems to have gotten his issues fixed from early on.
Yeah, he definitely seems to be running better. Hey, been another issue for Tony there.
It looks like Jake's coming to the pits. Got to get that car fixed.
Yeah, probably wearing out the right front with that damage.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that was a big fast repair pop.
He's gonna go a lap down. Well, he did go a lap down there, but he should be able to get that back.
Yeah,
oh no, I can't use it. He didn't get tires, so he's still on old tires.
Yeah, and these guys only get 2 extra sets, and we're just shy of the halfway mark. So if he took that last set now, I think he'd be in trouble later.
That's true too, right? He would. Right, he took tires on that first 20 lap stop.
Durham got around the 86 of Jason Weaver.
He did. We were watching the Jake Weaver and missed that pass.
Whew.
Yep, that was a catch. I guess, and that was a little oopsies at turn 4. We were talking about that earlier. You don't normally see that, but that was turn 4. It's funny, these cars with that Lexan spoiler on the back, you can't see it. It doesn't look like they even have one sometimes.
Yeah. Looks like Chris White's taking that corner a little better now.
It seems to be. A little wide on exit on that one, but he
that restart zone is early.
Yeah, well, in real life, at least the way it used to be, there was a line There's a white paint line on the track between 3 and 4. And that was the restart line. I mean, that white line, I believe, was a lot earlier than that Geico restart zone.
There is a set of lines. They're very faint. Ooh.
Yep, Nick is...
Still fighting that car.
Yeah, he's hanging it out there.
Right. I think right about where the camera is.
Yeah,
right where Nick just passed.
There should be a line there. Okay. So it's more towards turn 4 than the center.
This is a battle for 4th.
Oh, Chris bounced out the wall.
Was a battle for 4th.
I gotta tell you, that guy right there in that 18 cars had a heck of a road division season this year.
Yeah, and both the Club 1500 for the GTs and the open wheels.
And yes.
The 3rd place for the GT3s in the championship he finished.
Leo getting sideways. That's going to give Jack a big ol' run. You could be right. Those high revs coming off the corner there, shifting down into 4th, might be hurting him. I know we're going to Watkins Glen next here. I think be interested to see. I mean, like I said, Chris has done pretty good in the road division. I wanted to see what he does here in the next gen again at the road course.
Leo's not giving up.
No.
I mean, I don't think I would either, but
Still gets that run off, down out of the corner, down the straightaway. He's got such a run, but that's a product, I think, of 4th gear. Well, they might both be using 4th gear here, actually.
yeah, maybe. That was a slide. Looked like Leo was sliding on entry.
He's sliding
and
on
exit.
exit. Oh.
It's going to collect their
Yeah.
caution does come out.
Currently going to
caution.
give the lead back to Weaver for the time being. And Daryl Klotz is second going in. And we are going to make pit stops here, I am sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure the other Weaver is quite happy about this.
Yeah, he's going to get his lap back here. That's about everybody back out on the lead lap, and that is really awesome to see. I know we don't have too many cars here because everybody else is sick, but it's only a 1 mile track and everybody will be on the lead lap. That's awesome.
Yeah. You watched this real life races here at New Hampshire, and half the field is lap an hour in.
Oh yeah. It's not an easy track to get around, that's for sure.
No. But it is a fun one.
Well, yeah. The asphalt mods here are awesome to watch.
And open wheel cars come here too. At least in the sim, they still do.
Yeah, well, they used to. The series that shall not be named on iRacing used to race here.
It was, yep. Not Andretti. Who am I thinking of?
What's that? I
Maybe
don't
it
know.
is Andretti.
Johnny
It was,
Andretti.
Mario, I think, was doing test laps here.
Mario, Michael, they used to race here. The IRL used to race here.
Yeah, I think it was when they swapped cars, though. I think they brought the new car
champ
to
cars?
do laps here. Yeah, maybe.
Well, they had official series here. It wasn't just laps.
No, I know, but I was at a race here once.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I think it was a new car, and they were doing test laps.
That's right. They had a little exhibition thing in between races on Saturday or something with one car making laps, and I don't remember who that was.
I think it was Mario.
Could have been.
Well, Jack isn't shifting here. What do you do when you're... what do you do?
That's just, he had nothing. He couldn't do anything. I mean, that car shoots to the inside, and he's been doing it lap after lap. So, yeah, if you're Jack, you go to the outside and throttle it. I don't think I would have done anything different than what Jack did there in that case. But Jack looked like he might have got a little loose coming off that corner, too, from that camera angle.
Rough. Not only are all the cars still on the lead lap, they're all still in it.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're right. Jason Weaver got a great start.
Big jump, but he went into that corner really shallow. He was way down on the yellow line through the apex of that first turn. Compromised that corner, and that's, I think, gave everybody else the opportunity to catch up. Had to slow him that way down anyways. Jake Weaver on fresh tires, a fresh car.
Trying to get a pass on Leo.
Yep.
Ooh, someone locks him up.
Yeah, it looked
I
like
think it was
Daryl
Klotz.
locked him. Yep.
Everybody slowed down to avoid him, which ended the battle between Leo and Weaver. Leo's trying to get past Daryl, and this would be the 27 shot to follow him through if you can.
Durham takes the lead there, and it's like Tony Martin went way wide.
Oh! I think Weaver's pushing a little too hard to get back towards the front. Got a little sideways coming out of 2. Klotz locks him up again.
Yeah. It's just so easy to do here. You're carrying so much speed down through there. You got to hit your braking marker. Because if you don't, it doesn't take much. If you miss just by a few feet, man. I say brake? Yeah, I mean, you got to hit your turn-in point, too. Such a technical track.
Yeah. And I know I've already said it. Consistency is key.
Absolutely. I know we touched on it a little earlier, not too long ago. The open wheel cars coming to New Hampshire. We are starting
Yeah.
open wheel ovals. Open wheel ovals.
Yeah, we're gonna have those alongside the dirt cars.
That's right. That's going to start on the 20th. Well, I can't say that. That has not been confirmed. Well, I can confirm that the opening race of that series will be at this track.
That'll be another fun one.
Yeah, the IR18s. These cars are doing these laps here in 30 seconds, and I think those cars can do them in 22 minus.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fast machines around this place.
The 86 getting the corner wrong.
You know, Leo's here again.
Yeah, it checks out front.
Whoa!
That was not helpful.
No.
And I think that's the first mistake I've seen him make tonight.
Helpful for Leo, maybe.
Yeah. Then Tony Martin.
You're right, that might be the big mistake of the night for him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him make too many.
It sounded like he makes a big mistake all the time. That's not what I meant, but, you know.
Oh, he probably, I would bet he would agree with you.
Oh!
Yep.
I would like to see what the steering wheel looked like in the cockpit of that car. He was sideways for quite a while. Oh, he's caught up to Tony Martin. And Tony Martin is caught up to the 86.
Yeah, now I would say that these guys are not really getting away.
No. And Durham's got a mirror full of Jewel.
Yeah. And I'm curious to know how hard these guys are really driving. You know, I'm curious to know if the 86 and the 111 of Tony Martin are just okay with sitting where they are. Even Jake Weaver, I guess. I'm sure they would like to be a little closer, but
You never know. I mean, Jack obviously has fixed most of his issues with pit stops, but you know, he was struggling a lot the first stint. You know, Leo's been struggling both stints, so do you push that hard if you're Weaver, Martin, or Weaver?
all right. That's what I'm thinking. These guys, I mean, the 86 does look like he's gaining on the front two guys. And Tony doesn't look like he's driving off much to Jason Weaver, so I'm wondering if they are gaining on these two guys. And 27 is just out of the shot now. Not completely. Yeah, I'm just wondering if those three guys in the back there are conserving just watching this, because I really don't think that I'm sure if Nick could pass Jack, he would.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it would be vice versa. I mean, if Jack goes in the second spot doing the same thing, I think Jack would be doing what he could to get out front.
And history's shown that the 27 of Jake Weaver does tend to save and then push at the end. I think he's a little too far back right now to make any big moves, but
29 to go. This is going to be... Leo is all over Jack Durham.
what a different race this is from the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Martin has caught the 86.
Yeah, looks like Tony's might be in a bit of a go mode.
Looks like you might have missed the corner there a little bit. And Jason Weaver gets loose coming off of turn 4.
Leo is still fighting that car.
This might be where Durham gets his opportunity.
for a little breathing room.
Yeah, Tony might get it way wide. Go through 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm thinking that Nick might be using up his rear again, which has caused him issues twice already in this race. This might be Jack's opportunity. I mean, if Jack hasn't burnt up his stuff, he's capped him a little bit here.
Yeah, Leo took that one a little wide. He missed the corner a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whenever he's got the heat in his tires, and he can't.
No grip.
He's lost all his grip on now. Tony going way wide again. He's not losing the spot.
No. Yeah, if it's working for him. Oh, big lockup.
Well, that's the second big mistake we saw at him tonight. See, I told you I don't think he'd argue with you.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ill-handling car now. I'll bet you he's knocked the toe out of that thing too, just like the 27 did earlier.
I don't know if he missed the corner or he's just letting him go.
I'm sure that car's not right, and he's letting him go. Or can't do anything about it.
Leo's still in range. If Durham ends up making a mistake, he's definitely in range still.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's your third place. Third and fourth, I guess, right here. Nice little recovery at this point in time for the 27. Actually, I should say that. I mean, sure, Durham and Leo both have had nice little recovery drives this race.
True.
I mean, you don't get any better than last to first in Durham's position.
No, and all three of those drivers have had cautions on their side too to assist. Oh, Durham and Leo were one of them, but
yeah, Nick was actually too.
that's true. Which is unlike him as well.
Oh yeah. It's not often you see him make a mistake.
This is going to be a battle for third soon.
Got the lead at the moment. I thought maybe Tony would pull him down the straightaway, but that's not going to happen.
Tony way wide.
Yeah, this should give 27 spot. Ooh, that corner looked compromised.
Yeah.
Tony's going to come back on the inside. Can he keep it down there? Ooh, jeez.
That's close. But I've been watching some of the lines that these drivers are taking, and the 27 has been like, I'm going to call it the third lane, has been entering on the third lane all race long and exiting between the second and third lane. And that battle with Tony, he entered the second lane, so I don't know if the car just didn't like it. But he is going to hold on to third. Leo is falling behind.
Yeah. "15 laps to go. Jake Weaver is 5 seconds behind him. See if he can make that up. Get that number 2 position, but it's going to be tough, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all on equal tires, so he could have been saving.
That's true. And there's quite a gap between him and Martin already. But that could be one car has more life than the other one does right now.
I think that car right there needs a caution.
14?
No, the 86. He's been up front all day. Towards the front all day until he hit the wall there.
Leo is now behind 3 seconds. Almost
Yeah,
3 seconds.
Yeah, and that gap is maintained back to the 27. That's still a 5-second gap there, so I don't think Jake Weaver's got a shot in getting past Nick.
No, but I think if mistakes pending, I think those 3 drivers would be kind of happy where they're placing tonight after all their adventures.
Yeah. Absolutely. Time to go.
We might get our first non-incident related lapped car here.
Yeah, I thought Chris was going to hang up to it, but yeah, he's losing. He's losing. Oh, he's losing fast. Just went a lap down. That's too bad. That would have been something else to have everybody finish on the lead lap. That would have been saying something. The handling's going away there. 6 seconds now.
Is this battle picking back up for 4th?
if that car's broke at all. Just by that, or unless the 111 is really struggling there.
Doesn't look like there's much tread left on those tires.
Nah. You want to hope that you can get it at least inside 3 laps to go before you get a meatball if you do have those tire issues.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd be able to implement that somehow. All you get now is, your car is still handling.
Well, you get a meatball.
You do get the meatball, but that's it. There's no sudden jerk of the car or anything when it happens.
Yeah. It doesn't blow. It just it's too damaged. You can't go any further. You can get penalized, I guess. But. That would be alright. I guess it would be okay. Might cause more issues than we currently have in officials.
That's true. A certain D-Class series.
Well, it's just D. Across the board, I would think.
Yeah, but you've seen the Arca Break Weekly videos on YouTube.
Those races aren't long enough to even need a set of tires, and they give them one.
Not anymore.
Oh, they did take them away?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't you don't need a set of tires for 30 laps. I was going to say, I think that's 2 to go. I think Jack was coming to the line. Jack's really going to need this win. He was down in points a little bit, so he's gonna really like that 5 points.
Yeah, he's gonna need a couple more wins, but
yeah, he's
shown
gonna need
before that he can do it.
Yep.
White flag.
And he'll admit himself that he's not much of a road racer, but I guarantee you he's practicing for that race. Watkins Glen come up.
Oh, I'm sure all these guys are.
And there you have it.
Jack Durham picking up one of the wins he needs.
That is his second of the season, and he only number 2 repeat winner. Nick Leo is the first.
Yes. Is Chris White, Juan Escamilla, Jack, Leo, Jack?
I do believe. Congratulations, Jack Durham. Heck of a recovery drive. Nick Leo as well, and the 27 of Jake Weaver all had great finishes after their episodes on track.
Yeah, 3 of them podium. Yeah, no celebration from Durham tonight, it looks like.
No, there you go.
There's your results. Jack Durham up 6, Nick Leo up 4, Chris White down 6. That's not the night he wanted.
Yeah, not at all.
Leo, Martin, and White keep their places. Klotz up 1, Durham up 1, Weaver up 1, Jake Weaver up 3 for tonight. Novak was missing out tonight due to some hardware issues. He's down 4.
Yeah, and that's too
one
bad.
Race. He's down 4.
That's too bad. John's been here since day 1, and that's just, he doesn't miss that many races, so that's unfortunate. He's an LOA Oval staple.
Yeah. A lot of ups and a lot of downs for many drivers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like many of the drivers tonight.
I mean, I imagine some of these guys are glad that there was only 7 cars on the track. I would have liked to have seen more, but guys, take your zinc and vitamin C and vitamin D and drink lots of fluid. Get well.
Yeah, and fluids that help your body.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Alcohol compromises your immune system.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, Watkins Glen next.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
Had a pretty nice race last time with Oliver Walker and Durham and who was it? McEvely. McEvely had a good show,
Anthony
too.
McEvely had a great run at the beginning, yeah.
Other than the McEvely incident going through the S's, but
Yeah, I
that's a
forgot.
shame.
We did name that, didn't we?
Yep. On behalf of the other way, we say thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Goodbye.